Birdman. He ain't, what you smell, money smell.
I'm expected to present our patient report. He's about to tear it up. Follow through. Good, MP.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute. What's up, Coach? I'm just...
Here we are late in the season. I got to ask you the age-old question, Clark. Should the focus be on playoff positioning or should it be on resting your stars?
You know, I don't think it should be either. I think it should be playing your best basketball. And if, in fact, you're in a position where you can buy some rest for your key players and still be sharp, then that's what you do. But it's a delicate balancing act. I would much rather see players rest during practice and play a bit in the games to keep that in-game sharpness is what you want. But each team has to do it the way they feel best.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got Jay Crowder, Shake Milton out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Dozier in at the 3. Crowder outside. Milton for 3. Tries again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting from Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Here's Boss. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. To the inside. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick.
Too much deep for him, MP.
For the NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. The two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And so it's Minnesota with it. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Now here's Edwards. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Boss. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Milton finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Poole. Edwards can't hit.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
Pass to Boss. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Milton to the paint. Edwards, the pass to Milton. Off target with the 3.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Inside, here's Boss. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Crowder. Milton with it. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 on the clock. With the floater. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will come the other way. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see.
Pass to Dozier. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. Gobert with it. Wiseman with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Wiggins. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from three.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
The Timberwolves trail. And here's Milton. Deflected!
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Dozier, following the score by Golden State. Shot clock at 6. Milton with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's out of bounds. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition, has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Boss. And he goes in for the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Milton. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wright's checked in. Pass to Wiseman, to the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Here's Dozier. And a foul called. Falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players. They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. Minnesota with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Knocks it down from distance.
Now, that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Down low. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Wright finds Edwards. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Wright on the wing. And another three for Minnesota.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Boss. Hounded by Wright. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Boss. He's got 22. Wright with the board.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Steps back and shoots. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And he gets it back. And here's Wright from the arc. The rebound by Moody. Wright's gone 2 of 5 tonight. To the middle. Moody good. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And Minnesota has possession. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, the Timberwolves again can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Minnesota calls timeout. And get ready. And welcome out your Warriors 16.
.11 left to play in the first. High post, Valanciunas. Back to Wright. Shot to stop the run. He got a piece of it.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Moody. Inside. Basket's good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Wright. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Minnesota shooting 23%. Not great so far. Curry against Edwards. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a
36. The Timberwolves 16. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth team.
the Warriors so far.
Was
Getting ready for the Timberwolves. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Reed comes in for Mobley. Dozier's checked in for Crowder. And it's Edwards in for Wright. Here's Boss. He's got 26. And Reed pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Boss in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. Solid defense from Williams.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Into the lane.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession.
Keep on getting up shots. Keep shooting.
In transition, here come the Warriors. Boss, good. He's got 32 points.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Here's Dozier, hounded by Wiggins. They get it back. Reed jams it in off a great move.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Man.
Defensive foul. Reed. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan. One shot.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But, Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. It really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
To the paint. Here's Boss. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Williams against Edwards. Over Williams. And a terrific move by Anthony Edwards to score. Edwards has got 7 points.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to Williams. Here's Boss. And a missed layup. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Valanciunas. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, he's a top.
Second personal foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jonas Valanciunas.
Wright checked in for the Timberwolves.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And there it is for him. He's got 38.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
59 seconds left in the half. Minnesota has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards outside. Kuminga pulls it in. Dominguez's got 5 rebounds in the game. Boss. Soft touch off the glass.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Edwards finds Valanciunas. Back to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Right outside. Clock at 4. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
From deep. The shot no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Golden State Warriors.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
And now we can look at the latest power rankings. And again, don't stare directly at them like an eclipse. Just take a glance. Let's see who's on top.
Well, I think for the Warriors, no surprise to see them at the top of the rankings. We knew they had championship DNA before the start of the season, and right now they...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Minnesota now, kicking off the second half. Here's Chris Finch's 5. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Dozier in at the small forward.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Gobert finds Crowder. Now Milton. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Poole. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. The three. Shot clock at 5. Here's Milton. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Edwards comes with a double team. Boss. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The 3 is up. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Boss. Covered by Milton. Boss, good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Milton passes to Gobert. And here's Milton. To the middle. Wiseman with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Boss. And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Milton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen on Poole. The kick out to Milton. Fires for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Edwards, the pass to Milton. Goes up on the wing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Here's Boss. That shot is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Milton. Pass to Edwards. The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Boss. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, he nearly got it to go.
Both teams will make substitutions, and the second free throw is good. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Milton passes to Gobert. Now Mobley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Count it.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Poole outside. Pass to Boss. The kick out to Poole. They set the screen. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup. Poole's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Dozier, guarded by Poole. Fires the 3. Outside Milton, picked by Gobert. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Gobert with a screen on Poole. Milton for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 4 rebounds in the game.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Milton. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Mobley passes to Milton. Off the pick, and Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
To the right side. Here's Boss, covered by Milton. Yes, it's good.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting 41% since halftime. Gobert with a screen on Poole. Drives to the hoop. Dozier. And he makes the 8-footer. He's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And it's out of bounds.
Defense pressure. Keep going, MP.
Milton. Pass to Crowder. And here's Wright from the arc. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Boss. Hounded by Wright. Yep, that one goes.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got 10 points in the game.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
Minnesota shooting just 35% from the floor. Crowder outside. Pass to Wright. And here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Here's Wright. 10 points for him. Off the mark there with a 3. Inside. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And here's Wright from the arc. And no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Hits yet again. Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one. Pass to Crowder.
Right outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Showing off tremendous handles right, confusing the defenders, and scoring the basketball, too.
Now here's Curry from 12 feet. Count it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors building it in.
97. The Timberwolves 60. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U15 team. At the line for the Warriors.
Got this, MP.
Number 15 at the line for one.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And for the Timberwolves, Shake Milton out there with Anthony Edwards. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Mobley passes to Milton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Bembry. Mobley, right side. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Unloads from 13. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Boss. And he makes it on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Bembry. Milton for 3. Will it go? It's deflected. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. Here's Gobert. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Boss, covered by Milton. And a two-handed jam!
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far, staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Here's Boss. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Milton finds Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Milton, no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Here's Boss. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2.
At the line for the Dubs, taking 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Right outside. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Boss. Oh, connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Reed. Now Gobert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. Shooting from Minnesota.
The Warriors making a change here. Baisley's checked in. And so Gobert nails both of them. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Takes it inside, and it's in there.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Boss. Pounded by Wright.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Edwards for 3. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Dominguez, he's checked in for Williams.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Jonathan Minga.
1:57 left in the fourth. Here's Boss. Pounded by Wright.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Edwards, the pass to Wright, goes back up. Fires from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They pushed themselves to their 66th win for the year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been.
First personal foul.
He was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Mobley's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. It's Wright on the wing. Lobs it up. Tipped. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. Another shot. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Boss.
Yet another bucket. Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Now here's Wright. The D's right on him. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Here's Boss. Offline. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got
135. The Timberwolves 80. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely. And we'll see you again at the next event.
There he is. No more way for listen. Breathe.
Get this!
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty, even for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason. What's the focus now? What is their focus?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
Bain kicks to Morant. He takes it in, and foul on the shot. So
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
Can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Boss. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And again it will fall. That's good there from Boss. 6 points for Boss.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
Brooks, the best of Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Barkley. Passes it to Pokusevski. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Here's Wiseman. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Boss. He doesn't hit that one.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Morant. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the middle, Boss banked in off the glass. Eight points for Boss.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Teardrop shot. It's deflected, and he recovers it from deep. Brooks. And again, Memphis no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Boss. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now Morant. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Pass to Bane. Barkley with a screen on Curry. And Barkley throws it down hard.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Warriors leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well the second time, Kevin. Back to you.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run. Get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Morant with the bucket.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 12 in the game.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Shoots a fader. Wiseman with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Morant, they grabbed their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Boss, no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
The 11-footer. Morant looking around. On the wing, Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Over Curry. Bane, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Boss. The quick look, no good that time. Bane with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Curry against Bane. Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Boss passes to Wiseman, and they call the foul, so he's got the
to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him, totally focused on the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and Poole subbed in for Curry. Morris passes to Beauchamp. Back to Morris. Gafford sets the pick for Morris. Pass to Beauchamp. Front pass the arc. Offensive rebound. And they'll get another chance. Takes the three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Warriors leading by 6. Wiggins passes to Boss. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Morris outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low, it's stolen by Wiseman. Pushing it up. Here's Boss. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Gafford. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. On offense, here are the Warriors. 10-point lead. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Beauchamp passes to Gafford. Morris outside to stop the drought, and Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Williams kicks to Morris. The pass to Gafford. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. The Warriors go the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Loss, no good.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Morris passes to Beauchamp. Back to Morris. Outside Williams. Passes to Beauchamp. The Grizzlies with another miss. 1:02 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. Back to Gafford. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Morris with a screen on Poole. Poole against Morris. Pass to Beauchamp. Here's the three. Wow, drew the contact in that three.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies. Beauchamp at the line for 3.
And he makes all three. Poole the pass to Boss. And that one is hammered home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good.
33. The Grizzlies 16. Fans, give it up for the Warriors. Number 15.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Boss is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against Minnesota, was a man determined. He had an impressive number of points and was his usual self at the defensive end, too. A lot of block shots, something we're accustomed to. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Golden State moving it around. Boss, Grizzlies with the rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Confident and relatively efficient from three. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Here's Barkley, rejected by Boss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Bucket is good. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Here's Boss. There's the pick. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Their first taste of the postseason, a first-time playoff player. What do you tell them?
Well, the intensity goes to another level, but the game is the same. You really have to slow down in your mind the game in the playoffs. But most importantly, you must watch film, and film to get an edge.
And Barkley throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 15-point game. He's checked in for the Warriors.
That's how you do it, that nation. Give them some love and make some noise for your GS Breaker.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Bain inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And again, Memphis no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he makes that one.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Morant outside. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Here's Boss. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pokusevski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bane passes to Morant. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Boss. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 13. He dishes it to Morant. Pass to Bane. Five on the clock. Over Moody. Bane, no good.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Morant kicks to Bane. Brooks outside. A floater, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. So it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to. And we should also check in on. Thank you for being with us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Boss with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Evan?
David, thanks for the great...
A lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
So on the floor for Memphis. The wingman obeyed. Here's Pokusevski, and at last they get one to fall.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Here's Morant. Barkley trying to break loose. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Boss gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Inside. To the wing right side. Pokusevski gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pokusevski's got 10 points.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
I like it.
Shooting for Memphis, Moran. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors leading by 15. Boss passes to Moody. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Bain. Here's Pokusevski. Here's Barkley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Moran comes with the double team to the inside. It's stolen by Barkley. Morant right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Boss passes to Moody. Pass to Boss. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Hey, what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Barkley the pass to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. And the pass to Pokusevski. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Barkley. Payne for 3. And they recover it. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. Morant's got 25 points.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
Second personal foul.
Within 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Passes it to Barkley. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Second shot opportunity. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Boss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
First personal foul.
Stands here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Morant. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Some nice passing by Golden State.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Driving to the basket. And And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go.
He won't take you on next time.
Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Morant outside. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Bane. Williams sets a screen for Bane. Now here's Morant for 3. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 31.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound. Boss, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Outside, Bane. On the wing, Morris. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Morris has got 9 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Inside, here's Boss, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Yep, it counts.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Boss, covered by Morris. And Kuminga throws it down.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Bane passes to Williams. Morris outside. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Here's Bane. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
To the middle, here's Boss. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Bane passes to Gafford. Pass to Morris. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Boss. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Bane passes to Williams. And here is Gafford. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. He can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 22. Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Morris looking over the floor. Gafford misses. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Cool. Driving inside. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
101. The Grizzlies, 75. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors USA team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Boss, and it's Copeland in at the small forward. Here's Boss, powered down with both hands.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Beauchamp. Memphis moving it around. Morris outside. Nice move. Got a hand on it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Passes it to Baisley. To the paint. Here's Boss, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Gafford passes to Beauchamp. Here's Cruz. No good on the 3. Warriors shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Here's Boss. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets it.
He heals a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And the awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gafford passes to Beauchamp. Back to Gafford. And it's blocked. Here's Boss. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Here's Boss. Here's what?
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Whistle blows. Bucket is good.
Number 15, first personal foul. Shooting from Memphis. Johnny. Substitution on the court.
Don't slow down if he keeps shooting.
Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Offline with the baseline jumper. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here's Boss. He's guarded by Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. The Grizzlies shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Now the dish to Morant. Back to Williams. And a wide open look for Bain. Buries the long-range jumper.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Boss. Good. Nice job down low.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The kick out to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Curry aware of his role. When you're at the point, you have to keep everyone involved.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Boss.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Clock at 6. Now here's Brooks. And they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. No good on the triple. And here is Curry.
The passing ability of Steph Curry. Not just a shooter. He's skilled at spotting open guys.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just...
Please. 98. Thank you one and all for attending tonight's contest. Please make sure to get home safely, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event.